Hey everyone. This is kind of a big day for me. I mean, here I am on stage, and it also just happens to be my birthday. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So, I've never really had an issue with aging. I don't mind getting older because, hey, it's a lot better than the alternative, right? So, before I tell you how old I am, I wanted to share some things I've learned on my journey to middle age. So a few years ago, I decided it was time to do some soul searching. So I took a long look at myself in the mirror and noticed a giant hair growing out of my chin. I pulled that sucker out, and then I realized that I was spending way too much time and energy focusing on things that just didn't matter, like what people thought of me and the dreaded C word. Not that C word. I'm talking about comparison. Yes, I was the queen of comparison. I spent a lot of time comparing myself and my life to everyone else. Was I smart enough? Was I successful enough? Was I fit enough? Did I have enough kids? Should I have a bigger house? Go on more vacations? And on and on and on. It was like I was measuring my own success with other people's yardsticks, and I never felt like I was enough. And on top of that, I would look at my own life, which was pretty good, great husband, kids, good job, and ask myself, what the heck is wrong with you? Why aren't you happy with what you have? And I'll tell you what, Facebook does not help. Looking at someone's great vacation pictures when you're not feeling that hot about yourself is not going to get you anywhere. You know what, though? I was so tired of feeling this way. I wanted to change, and I decided to work on myself from the inside out. So I started reading some books on the subject, and there's some really good ones out there if you need some advice. And I started meditating, and that helped me to see things in a whole new perspective. And I developed a mantra. Yes, a mantra. Want what you have, and you'll have what you want. You know what? It works, because I became so much more content with my life. And I was able to look at my own accomplishments and see that not only was I enough, but I was pretty badass. Not really. So that brings me to my next discovery of middle age. So now that I let go of comparison, I was able to start saying yes to things that were a little bit outside of my comfort zone. Like this, and the time I taught yoga to football players. So some of you know I'm a yoga instructor. Well, now you do. And a few years back, I was asked to teach yoga to the U of I football team for balance and flexibility and all that stuff. Well, I thought no big deal. I mean, I've been teaching yoga for a long time, and how much different could it be? Well, these were college football players. But there I was, middle-aged mom in my yoga pants, teaching the entire U of I football team how to do downward-facing dog. And that is a yoga pose. And for the first time in my life, I actually felt petite. You tall girls know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, and then there was Haiti. Going on a mission trip to Haiti was definitely outside of my comfort zone. But when Carol asked me if I wanted to go on the soul journey, of course I said yes. How could I turn that down? And then she asked me what my biggest concern about going to Haiti was. Now, I could have said getting a tropical disease or getting mugged in a third world country. But I said, Carol, my biggest concern is sharing a bathroom with 12 women for an entire week. Yeah, pretty shallow, right? But you know what? That wasn't bad at all because we became really close on that trip. And yes, it was physically and emotionally challenging, but it was also life-changing because I will never forget the people I met in Haiti. The beautiful orphans, the wonderful volunteers. And if I hadn't said yes to Haiti, I never would have experienced that. And my heart isn't Haiti. Haiti needs us. And then about 9 months ago, I decided I was a writer, and I started a blog called about life in the middle years. And it's not serious journalism. It's just me blogging about stuff like what I had for breakfast or walking my dog or yoga or whatever. But you know what? It's been a great creative outlet for me because every time I post a blog, it's like I've given birth to a whole new idea without the labor pains. And I'm hoping that maybe it'll inspire other people to, go for it and try new things too, because that's the beauty of saying yes. It opens the door to living a fulfilling life at all stages, because we never know what's around the corner. Like most of you, I've had loss. 25 years ago, I lost my oldest brother in a plane crash. Joe was an amazing, talented man who lived every minute of his life to the fullest. And then over the years, I've lost many friends and acquaintances to accidents and illnesses, too young as well. And now I'm gradually losing my father to Alzheimer's, and they say it's the longest goodbye. So what have I learned from all this? Well, the importance of embracing all the good things in life when they happen. The value of saying yes to new things, no matter if they're scary, and to living a life beyond comparison. Now, I'm 53 years old today. Thank you. And if you ask me, life just keeps getting better and better because it is what we make of it. Namaste.